dear students. Now we're gonna complete what has been said last time. Last time we have started at number 20. Now we're gonna start with number 21. Number 1, you are not allowed to get on a train without a ticket. Okay, pay attention شباب. Here you have the word aren't allowed. When you have the word aren't allowed, or it is against the law, or it is banned, or it is forbidden, and so on, these words equal the word mustn't. So in that sentence, we're gonna say you mustn't. Okay, you mustn't get on a train without a ticket. Again, we're gonna say you mustn't get on a train without a ticket. Number 22. It wasn't necessary for Nada to send me a letter. Okay, here you have the word didn't. Whenever you have the word necessary or it wasn't necessary, these words equal, or the word have, I have the word have to and has to. Okay, these words plus infinitive of course. Okay, these words equal the word necessary. Okay, so when I say it is necessary, which means I have to or he has to, and the past of course of them, which have to, equals it was necessary. Okay, so again here you have it wasn't necessary negative for Nada to send me a letter. So the answer will be Nada didn't have to send me a letter. When I say didn't have to, this expression or this expression equals it wasn't necessary. Number 23, it was necessary for Ali to see a doctor last night. When I say again, it was necessary equal had to, as we have said. So you're gonna say Ali had to see a doctor last night. Okay, so you're gonna say Ali had to see a doctor last night. Number 24, it's necessary for students to study well, must. So you're gonna say yes, you're gonna start with the word students. So students must study well. Students must study well. Number 25, it wasn't necessary to buy a pen, I will give you one. Okay, it wasn't necessary, of course, which means the sentence, it means it isn't necessary for you. So you're gonna start with you don't have to buy a pen, and you're gonna complete that the second one, I will give you one. Number 25 or 26, you mustn't make noise during the exam. So as we have said at the beginning, the word mustn't equal, it's not allowed, it is forbidden, it is prohibited, it's against the law, and so on. So when you have the word mustn't, you're gonna use the word allowed. So you're gonna say you aren't, of course it's negative because of mustn't, but you aren't allowed to make noise during the exam. You can say you aren't allowed, or you can say it's not allowed. Okay, so you can say instead of the word you aren't allowed, you can say it isn't allowed. Both are right. Okay, 27. It's banned to smoke in hospitals. Again, it's banned to smoke in hospitals. Mustn't. So you will say you mustn't, excellent, you mustn't smoke in hospitals. Okay, you mustn't smoke in hospitals. 28. Always wear a seatbelt when you are driving. Must. So of course here we're gonna start of course with the word you. You must. So you must wear a seat belt You must wear a seatbelt when you are traveling. Of course, you're gonna complete the sentence. You must wear a seatbelt when you are traveling. Number 29, it's necessary for you to see a doctor. Have to, as we have said, the word it's necessary equals the word have to or has to. So here, before you, you're gonna start with the word you. So you have to see a doctor. Okay, you have to see a doctor. It's not necessary to get up early on Fridays. Don't, of course, which means you don't have to. So we're gonna say you don't have to get up. You don't have to get up early on Fridays. You don't have to get up early on Fridays. Okay, number 31. Now we're going to tackle a new grammatical rule, which is the relative clause. What are the relative clause? Of course, you have a lesson which is called relative clause. Okay. What are relative clauses? Relative clauses are who, okay, which, whose, where, when, okay, and as you know, the word who sometimes equals that, which, the same sometimes equals the word that. Again, these are the relative clauses. These are the relative clauses. Again, what are the relative clauses? Who, which, okay, who, which, whose, where, when, and where. And that. So the word who, we use the word who for people, and we use the word which for things, and whose instead of relative, instead of possessive adjectives. Okay? Okay, instead of the possessive adjectives, and they have the word where for places, and they have the word when for time. Okay. So now, sentence number 31. The computer was very cheap. He bought it yesterday. Here you are talking about the computer. So the relative clause comes after the word which is referring to. So you're gonna start with the word the computer, okay, which is very, which, and you're going to start with the second sentence. You're going to put here back the second sentence. But the computer which he bought, and to crop the word which he bought yesterday, was very cheap. Was very cheap. Okay, so you're gonna say the computer which he bought yesterday was very cheap. Number 62. Layla has got a new friend. Her name is Huda. Okay, and here you are asked to use the word whose. You're gonna put the word whose instead of the word have. So you're gonna say Layla has got a new friend whose name is Huda. Okay, so you're gonna say Layla has got a new friend whose name is Huda. Okay, 33. This is the house I was born in it. And here we are asked to use the word where. Okay. Of course, the word where comes in instead of places. So you're going to cross in it and pay attention. You have to cross in the preposition with the word where. So you're gonna say this. This is the house where I was born. where I was born. This is the house where I was born. And we're gonna cross in it. Number 34, that is the player, he scored 2 goals. And you are asked to use the word he. Okay, so you're gonna say that is the player who scored 2 goals. Okay, you're gonna say that is the player who scored 2 goals. Okay, number 35, this is the bank. Mr. Hassan works in it. Well, I'm gonna say this is the bank, and you're gonna put the relative clause after the word which is referring to, which is the bank. Where Mr. Hassan works, and you're gonna cross as we have said in it. يبقى where Mr. Hassan works. Okay, this is the bank where Mr. Hassan works. And pay attention again. You can't put in, you can say this is the house where Mr. Hassan works in. No, it will be wrong. Okay, 36. The flight leader was taking care of the student pilots. They were young. Again, the flight leader was taking care of the student pilots. They were young. And you are asked to choose the word who. The word who in that sentence, it refers to the word the student pilots. So you're gonna put the first sentence as it is. The flight leader was taking care of the student pilots. Who, because the word who refers to the student pilots, and again you're gonna complete the sentence. Of course, in the second one, they were young, you're gonna cross the repeated word which is they. So we're gonna say the flight leader was taking care of the student pilot who were young. Okay, who were young. Even the flight leader was taking care of the student pilot who were, or pilots who were young. Okay, 37. I met Summer. Her sister is a good artist. Whose? As we have said in the word, the word whose comes instead of the word have. So we're gonna say I met Summer, whose sister is a good artist. Okay, I met Summer, whose sister is a good artist. Number 38. August is a hot month. We go to Matruh in August. When? I'm gonna say August. Okay. The word when comes after the word which is referring to. The word when here in that sentence, it refers to August. August, when? Okay. The second sentence, we go to Matruh in August. What is the repeated word? Of course, in August. Okay. So we're gonna say August when we go to Matruh. Okay. Is a hot month. Okay, August when we go to Matruh is a hot month. That man rescued my little brother. That sentence, very important sentence. That sentence is very important one. Here you have only one sentence. You don't have two sentences and you're gonna link them with each other. No. Here you have only one sentence. So what can you say? That man, it will be that is the complete sentence before the relative clause. That is the man. Okay, that is the man who rescued my little brother. That is the man, complete sentence, who rescued my little brother. Okay, the following one. Number 40. We met the man, his car was stolen. So, again, the word whose instead of the word his. So, it's gonna say, we met the man whose car was stolen. Okay, we met the man whose car was stolen. Okay, so now we're gonna go to another question. Okay, last time I stopped at number 10. Now we're gonna start with number 11. Correct, read and correct the mistakes. Find and correct the mistakes. Huda is ill. She mustn't take her medicine. When someone is ill, she mustn't take or she must? Of course, she must. She must take her medicine. Number 12. We have to give our homework to the teacher yesterday. When you have the word yesterday in the sentence, of course, this sentence is in the past tense. So we're gonna say instead of have, we had. We had to give our homework to the teacher yesterday. Number 13. We mustn't switch off all electrical machines after use. Of course, we mustn't switch off after we use them. We mustn't switch off or we must switch off. Of course, we must switch off. Okay, number 14. We don't have to hurry now. The train leaves in 5 minutes. We don't have, the train leaves in only 5 minutes. So we don't have to or we have to. Of course, we have to hurry. Okay, there is no time or there is no much time. So we're going to say we have to hurry now. The train leaves in 5 minutes. The sign says no photography. When I have sign that says no smoking, no photography, whatever. So you're going to use in that expression, you're going to use the word mustn't, not don't have to. So the sign says no photography, you mustn't take photos. Okay, you mustn't take photos. Number 16, Samir, whose I helped, was naughty. Of course, the word whose comes for possessiveness. Okay, so the Samir here, who helped. Okay, who helped? Who I helped was naughty. Number 17, the car whose I bought is cheap. When I say the car, of course, we're going to use the word which or that. Okay, the car which I bought is cheap. Friday is the day, of course it's time, not where I was born, when I was born. I met Amir, who father, after the relative clause here you have now, who's the father. Okay, instead of his father. Number 20, the last one. Rami bought a mobile whose was expensive. Okay, of course instead of the word whose you're going to put the word which. يبقى Rami bought a mobile which was expensive. Okay, thanks a lot for watching my dear friend. Thanks a lot.